banging hot and langing. I'm a man who's a digging a dangerous hole. I was gonna pay for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? Cash on the barrel and no double. How we gonna do it? Get what I want, 'cause I'm raw and gifted. Mama's gonna pay. Hear a brutal sound, head hitting on the ground, 'cause the evil was done to me. I'ma bring it to you, you're gonna feel it too. Some folks call liberty. In the land of the free, cops stopping the fleet. You'll be looking at me and I'll be loaded. Hell broken all loose below. Heaven had no place to go. Mama's gonna pay for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? No repeat, goddamn fatalistic. How we gonna do it? Steal for the rich. Mama's gonna pay me. Gonna pay me. Gonna pay. Gonna pay. Crime is gonna pay for all my sins. Crime is gonna pay for all with no resistance. Now we're gonna do it. What we gonna call it? All out balling. Crime is gonna pay. How we gonna do it? What we gonna call it? Rome is falling. God's gonna pay me. 2, 3, 4. Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, now you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real.
Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Arizona Cardinals.
The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouths get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the educated LA yelling.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. And off we go from Arizona. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Murray now going to throw to Open. It's complete there to Harrison. And he's down on the other side of midfield, marking at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll run the first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Falcons 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Green.
Working out of the gun, Murray. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That's one. What you got?
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 31, here is 2nd and 4.
Omaha.
Again, it's Benson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's an Arizona first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive. Going to throw right away. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
On first down, it's Penix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. He's got it! And he will score! Drake London, touchdown Atlanta. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. Both team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Ball hit. Ball hit. 2-2. Hot. Stop.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Murray now on second down. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. And that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
On third down, Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Ellis. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Throwing now, Penix on first down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Just Sweat in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck.
At the 7. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Exiting the pocket right. Working the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Penix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons.
Touchdown, Falcons.
The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the back.
Game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Now a second down throw from Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's going to be out of bounds. Game's just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. He can take the left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That was good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We are through one. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that will lead to a second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Now Penix to throw on second down. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him. Josh Sweat. He gets in to record his second sack of this first half.
In this defense, they find themselves here just trying to stop the bleeding early. I mean, touchdowns on each of their opening possessions of the game. And at this point, they're just trying to find a way to get off the field. So that sack, it came at the right time.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. from the gun on third down. Here's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Little miscommunication there, and that brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So on fourth down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. And on the return for the Cardinals, it's Greg Dortch. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Come on.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 3. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's to the right side and incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. On the ground, it's Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Murray on third down. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run. Here's Benson. And he'll get about 5. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 5.
45-yard line.
They'll go again with Benson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the toss, they go with Benson. They'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Jalen Walker there to make the play.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
This one's going to be zipped out, blown up in the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. That one's down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath him.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
39-yard line.
Now Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. First and goal. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Matt Wilson in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. So push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. To throw is Penix. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Atlanta. His 4th TD grab of the season. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Amare DiMercado to return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
42-yard line.
On first down, Murray. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Now the lefty Penix on first down. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That is catch number 60 for the season.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, And now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession. And it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up.
And he's in! Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Falcons.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Cardinals nothing.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Murray going to look to do it himself. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the holder of the state rushing record as a threat here in Arizona, it's Bijan Robinson. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences, they know it's coming and there's not going to be a lot of game. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big. Forcing 4th down.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and for the defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 2. A give, here's Benson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 14 on that ball. It's an Arizona 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snaps, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
2nd and 10. Murray now off the, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Divine Diablo. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Moving outside the pocket. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a 1st down. On play action, Murray under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The rookie from Georgia, Jalen Walker, getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. First carry for James Conner. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Here's Murray. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a 1st down.
That's another Cardinals.
Now give up the middle extension. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Go on, hurt.
Working out of the gun, Murray. To get that one out to Conner. And he'll get into the end zone. James Conner. Touchdown, Arizona.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Going now, Pennett's on 1st down. And is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he will go all the way. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Atlanta. He continues to score TDs at a remarkable rate. That's now 26 for him in 1 year. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Sit. 2-2.
On the ground, Benson begins the fourth quarter. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now, Murray on the bootleg. Headed left, buying time. He's going to run it. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Kyler Murray, touchdown Cardinals. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals are able to cut into the deficit.
Cardinals 14.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. To the right, that's Penix. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 31 yards.
At the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
On second down, Penix. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee. From the gun, here is Penix. We'll get this to Pitts once more.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game Now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
On second down, here's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. On is Coop for the point after. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. A handoff, running left is Benson. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. On 3rd down, Murray. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Cards first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle, Connor. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second down, they need 7. Handoff, and it's Benson running right. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
Back to throw is Murray. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short. Well, no excuses here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it and winds up missing it wide left.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Second and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Third and 11. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons.